I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what to do with DIY. I guess it's just so like, am I just supposed to be happy for them that they're no Vince? They don't have to worry about Vince. They've got like really slick music that just doesn't fit. Like, dude, Ciampa used to come out to a chorus of boos. He used to not have
chorus's theme is, or Ciampa's theme is great.
No one will survive.
Oh, it's fantastic. I know people really like Johnny's initial Rebel Heart theme. I get it. It's a catchy tune.
Yeah.
Both of those, either of those, better than whatever this is they got for their theme. Here's the thing: if you're a tag team and there's someone in your theme that shouts out the name of your tag team, in my mind, that's instantly like, I'm not into that. It's too specific.
So I will say this. A couple people here in the Twitch chat, favorite customer organ grinder, favorite customer referring to them as Depth It Yourself, which is actually a joke I made last night as well on text message. I don't think they're depth guys yet. They had this match against the Creed brothers, and they lost, but they lost due to interference from Kaiser. Now the question will be, are they going to get the ultimate loss to Imperium? And I don't know, because Vinny Vinci is kind of a mess, and that dude eats a lot of L's.
Oh, yeah.
And Triple H, I think, has a soft spot, obviously, for DIY, so I don't think he's going to make them depth guys. But
they're utility guys. Because right here, they were there to I know there's interference involved, to get over the Creeds.
Yeah.
Creeds are higher in the pecking order right now than DIY is.
Yeah, they're young, they're hot. I think they probably got big plans for Julius at the very least.
Absolutely.
I think Triple H knows that he
the
can tell.
The repackaging they did with DIY has to go. It's awful. And then Michael Cole calls him the DIY.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, when they were doing the graphic for this match, the DIY.
Yeah.
So Nick here says long-term storytelling. I hope there's something by this where like they reunite and Ciampa's like, this is too slick and boring.
Yeah.
Like I want something rougher edged.
I miss my yeah. He's like, I miss
because
my
like they come
grainy...
out the ramp and they're like trying to get the crowd to clap along.
I know, right?
No.
This isn't American Gladiators.
No.
This isn't an after school special. Like Ciampa used to film these promos in like storage units or something.
I know, and moving trucks. And he'd finish and kicked his chair over because he was angry.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Where's that intensity,
Where's
that anger? He's directing it, try to get the crowd to clap along with him to their boring theme song.
He's fed. He's got for how long he had that, like, probably, $40K a year, the NXT contract. Talk about a DIY contract. $40K a year. You can't do shit with that.
No.
But now he's on main roster, $240 a year. Oh man. Now, oh, holy crap. I can get the higher level package on cable TV. Oh my gosh. You know,
he must have been making good money in NXT because he's been, even before he went to main roster, he had a pretty nice home gym setup.
Oh, yeah.
A really nice.
I'm sure he was making a lot more than 40K.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was doing pretty well. But, like, I like the idea that because remember how, like, in kayfabe, like, NXT wrestlers, they're all hella poor. Like, Cameron Grimes.
They live in the same apartment complex, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, Cameron Grimes, he was like, oh, man, I made $200,000 in stonks. And it's like, he's hella rich.
I know. Before that, all I owed was this hat.
Like, dude, everybody was poor in NXT. Like, that was part of their storyline.
Yeah.
$1 Million Man comes by, ha, 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 you want $20? And people are scrambling for it,
It's like the Hunger Games over there when the $1 Million Man comes at the PC.
Right, exactly. So it's like, oh, finally, I can make six figures. So I think thematically it works. Like NXT, you're poor. Come to main roster, now you're flush. And maybe that's the thing. Ciampa's like, oh, man, I hated those, camo pants of mine. They didn't breathe very well. Now I get slick gear. I'm on Raw or SmackDown,
Yeah, I know. I want the American Gladiator theme stuff because that's what it looks like. They look like
they do.
Trying to be American Gladiator.
They should license that theme. That'd be great. I would actually be down with that if DIY fully went American Gladiators.
That'd be great. And change the name to Gladiator type names.
Turbo and Ice, and Ciampa comes out one of them giant the jousting mallets,
there
the
you
big
go.
Pillowy jousting.
And then
mallets.
Gargano's got the cannon that shoots tennis balls.
Dun, dun. Yeah,
they're trying to get the crowd into it. And he's shooting tennis balls at the crowd.
Poor little kids. Gargano. Gets it with a tennis ball. No, Alabama better. When they get there, when their entrance is, Gargano's got the thing, and Ciampa has to like dodge the tennis balls as he's running out there.
There it is. There it is. Like, oh, the T-shirt cannon gets people hyped up. We're giving out free tennis balls.
Oh, man. Jimmy Thomas is big pocket Steve looking down at 40K. Hey, man, these days 40K can't buy you a 20K. My goodness gracious. You can't do shit with that.
No.
Inflation and gas prices and everything's
price
horrible.
Gouging. Call it what it is, Steve.
Price gouging. These goddamn corporations, man. Help support Friendo Club by going to patreon.com/Steven Larson or clicking join at youtube.com/Steven Larson. Access to bonus episodes, question threads for the Going In Raw podcast, and entry to our monthly wrestling predictions challenges. Join the Friendo Club today.